And howdy, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And if you haven't seen Joe's Pierogi Mondays, that's Joe right there. I hope you can see him. Let me adjust the light. Okay. He always does a great show. I'm always watching him. I'm going to have him on silent because of YouTube. But check him out. That's Garden State Gardener Joe's channel. And right now I am busy. I had some good news. I could get my procedure done, the echo sound, in November 28th. So I'm going to get my hat. I did talk to the people that the church owes money to. And I got it down to, how much do we have to pay? $36 instead of $268. So that helped. And thank you, Allie Carroll. She donated some to our food bank. That helps a lot. Thank you very much, Allie. Like I said, Uncle Alan's being pushed in 6 different directions. Plus, we have our big turkey box drive and feed. You will not how stressed Uncle Alan is. Uncle Alan's down to 168 pounds. And my family and my doctor says I should eat more, but I'm busy. Plus, I have to walk every day 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So it gets to me slowly. Everybody says, you're so skinny. Doctor says he's still fat. I have to get rid of all vegetable fat off of me because they're going to do internal surgery. So abdominal surgery. Sorry about that. Which is not too bad. They said that it's only going to be about, and it's going to heal fast. We have a robot. Great. Always like damn high-tech machines poking around. What's that? Oh, it's testicles. Put it back in. You know, I'm not too happy about it. So, main topic, while I keep an eye on Joe's live stream. Why everybody's leaving certain socialist states. You put either Nicaragua, El Salvador, Venezuela, Argentina. They're all socialist governments. They don't know what the hell they're doing, and they don't know how to do capitalism. All right? You want to wreck economy of a country, you do capitalism bad, or you do capitalism good, which benefits the people and the country. All right? Mexico is a good example because Spain used to own Mexico and they ruined its economy. It could have been a booming economy, but they did it so whacked out that it has serious problems up to today, even after 100 years of kind of socialist government. Okay? That's what happens when you have violent revolutionaries say, we know how to run things. Still can't get the garbage right, and you don't have 2 ocean ports. Now, if they had 2 ocean ports, cargo ports like LA, one on the Pacific and one in the Caribbean Atlantic, they'll make beaucoup bucks. They'll be bigger than China in 20 years. But they don't because I have to do a whole separate video on Mexico. All right? And a lot of people, but they have ports in Baja California. And I got a headache. All right? Because people don't understand that. No, it doesn't work like that. Because all you're doing is, instead of doing direct trade with the rest of the world, you're doing direct trade to Canada and the United States. That's not making money. Okay. So this socialist country, we all know, it's Canada. Canada, for the last 30 years, went totally not so socialist. All right? First thing, everybody's leaving. A lot of immigrants, a lot of Canadians either go below the 49th parallel. If you do not know geography, go back to school. But I'm 70 years old, Uncle Al. Go back to school. They didn't teach you right. All right? High cost of living. All right, that's Canada. It has a 50% inflation margin. And the Canadian dollar devalue. Why? Because of Trudeau's insane green policies. All right? Canada resources are being right now diverted to China and other countries at a profit loss. Also, the green con, they're not producing as much as they should. So food prices in Canada go sky high, money's worthless, and you're not making any profit. Okay, that's the green con. But it'll save the planet. Okay, why didn't you just shoot these people in the back of the head? That saves the planet faster. But we're socialists. So you want control and make them suffer. Yes. Typical Canadian. Okay, have to get into Canadian mood. Okay, second thing that everybody's leaving from Canada, taxes and inflation. Okay, taxes and inflation, I mentioned inflation. Canada, it's 50%. Taxes are taxed for everything, and you get that much back. All right, number 3, infrastructure. Canada's infrastructure has been, I don't know what Justin Trudeau's been doing, but nothing. Army, civilian, you name it, other than the Pacific side, the Atlantic and the polar regions and the Great Lakes is like, yeah, do. Okay. Number 4. In the major cities, they have a massive drug and homeless problem. Okay? They're not taking care of the people properly. They're not institutionalizing them. They are not, they say, we'll give you free needles and drugs. And then you end up like the guy, I stabbed 15 people and the Canadian police force didn't stop me until I stabbed one of them. Then they shot me. Hell no. That's, corruption, drug problem, homelessness. Go to Canada, see an open-air mental hospital. All right? Number 5. Now, Hubble's cat's going to get mad, but that's why I'm wearing this, is the crappy healthcare system of Canada. Yes, they have socialized medicine. Yes, on the basic problems, you get see a doctor. But if it's something serious or mental health or homelessness, they kind of drift off like la 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 la. Biggest problem with healthcare, if you need it right away, you don't get it. Poor services in the rural communities. If you're in a major community in a controlled city by the socialists, not a problem. But if you live out in the boonies or in a smaller village or province, you're out of luck. That's especially with heart, lung, cancer patients, elderly patients, patients you can be seen in America. That's why everybody lives below the 49th parallel, because they could drive to New York, they could drive to one of the states around the Great Lakes, and they get medical service. Okay, another problem is, on their medical thing, if you do get a specialist, you get a delay. All right? They finally got a heart surgeon for your husband. But he died 2 years ago. Well, there was a delay and you have to wait. That was their excuse. The husband died. If they went across to New York or Maine, he'll be alive today. But no. Okay? 2. Canada do not keep enough specialists for their medical fields. It's one of their big shortage, next to police, next to military. Why? Because it goes back to infrastructure. They have a crappy medical infrastructure that don't pay enough for these doctors to survive it. And then number 5 is hospitals. A lot of these hospitals, now Hubble's cat worked as hard as hell for his hospital, but they have bureaucracies in these hospitals that are totally insane. If I was working there, there'd be a lot of dead Canadians. because Uncle Alan doesn't like bureaucracy, and we will solve the problem once and for all. Okay, number 6. Huge brain drain in Canada or any socialist country. They don't want to live in a country where bureaucrats, perverts, and terrorists are running control of the country. So they say, hell no, we're not doing this. All right? And they go to America or they go to other countries where they get paid better, like Australia. Okay? And number 7, this is why everybody lives below, except for Vancouver and British Columbia, because they're in a, sheltered location. Rest Canada has horrible weather. All right? Except for British Columbia, Vancouver, and Vancouver Island, that's in a microclimate. Rest of Canada sucks. All right? You only have 27 days worth of food. A lot of people, I have more food than that and stored away. Okay, if we have any kind of weather disruption, either heat, cold, snow, you name it, you only have 27 days worth of food. Then you die horribly, eating your cat or little dog. All right, that's the truth about Canada. Okay, socialism and communism, their main problems, they want control of the public. What they'll do is divide and small each group so they can control them by starvation. Does that sound familiar? North Korea does this. Canada does this. That's why they only have 20 days of food supply. So go check out how we get food forest permaculture. Go check out Wayne at Becoming Dangerous. All right? And then after starvation, you're half starved and you're waiting for your food, you get indoctrinated. They want you to be poor. Just like Venezuela. That's why we have all these guys leaving Venezuela. So screw this. I'm not going to die for some idiot pot-bellied dictator. All right? I'll catch you later. This is why people are leaving Canada or Venezuela or El Salvador or Nicaragua. Nobody likes it there. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Remember, plant a garden for next year. Stockpile what you can this year. And if you want, write in comments if you want me to go down the list again, because Uncle Alan's getting tired. All right? And check out Joe at Garden State Gardener. This is Pierogi Mondays. Now, this is how you do a live stream. You get on StreamYard, you put up a professional setup, and you have a wonderful people talking to each other. Now, why Uncle Alan can't do it? My Wi-Fi stinks. Another tower got hit by an idiot thing. Allah, and my friends who are Muslims looking at him like, you're not a Muslim, you're a nut. And also ruined everybody's Wi-Fi for last week, and we're waiting him when he gets out of bail. We're going to take him to the mosque and we're going to show him the true faith after we beat the living hell out of him. It does not help anybody. Does not promote peace in the Middle East. All right? Not all Muslims are nuts like this. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. And remember, don't believe what you hear. Bye now.